All right, guys, welcome to our unique devotion for the day. So, we are in Galatians chapter 3, and I'm going to read verses 5 through 9. And I have a question. So, this is a continuation from yesterday. Yesterday's title was Justification by Faith, and this is the second half of that. So, here's the more important part, the scripture, the thing for you to think about. Therefore, he who supplies the Spirit to you and works miracles among you, does he do it by the works of the law or by the hearing of faith? Just as Abraham believed God, and it was accounted to him for righteousness, therefore know that only those who are of faith are sons of Abraham. And the scripture, foreseeing that God would justify the Gentiles by faith, preached the gospel to Abraham beforehand, saying, in you all the nations shall be blessed. So then those who are of faith are blessed with believing Abraham. Where does your supply come from? Here he's saying that God is supplying your spirit. He is supplying the works of miracles in your life. That even in the beginning, though we created laws and there were rules given, it was supposed to be based on faith first. Then you create laws in order to keep order and give yourself boundaries. But faith first. The flip happened. They started going by the laws, and then they relied on building laws in order to keep them saved in the sight of God. But like I said in past videos, the second you missed a law or you did something slightly wrong, you're all of a sudden a step back from God. But faith, you can't gain more faith. Once you have faith in God and you start growing in that way, you can't really step back. You can maybe lose sight of it slightly, but losing sight of it is different than taking a full step back. So think about this phrase today, and maybe you have a different phrase, a different question that God is putting on your heart. Please post it down in the comments below for perspective. But what I'm going to think about today, where does your supply come from? Where does my supply come from? And not just my energy, but what is supplying my thoughts? Is it God, or is it messiness? What's supplying my heart? Is it God that I'm letting supply my heart, or is it messiness? Is it God supplying my soul, or is it messiness? Is it God supplying my Bible, my camera, my pen, my writing tools, my words? Is it God supplying those, or is it just messiness? Something to think about. It's what I do on this channel. As always, the scripture is the most important part. My little thoughts are just a tiny little, I think important, but tiny speck in the scheme of the big picture. But if we work together, we can build those tiny specks into bigger boulders and bigger things and bigger understandings, so that we learn to not control things around us better, but learn to communicate with God better. And in that relationship, control starts to happen the way it's meant to happen. So I'm just going to leave you there. Where does your supply come from? Please like this video, share it on all of your social media, spread it around, do your thing there, and I hope that God gives you all the blessings you deserve, and sincerely, all the blessings you don't even think you do deserve. Till next time, have a wonderful day.